Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pindi Lezano Wanyanakajani, the girl of today, the girl of this very moment, darling. And if you don't know it by now, I don't know where the heck you have been, but opportunities have definitely been missing you, honey. But do not worry, because when you see my face, you know that I am back with yet another opportunity or just something new that's going to be of interest to you. Ah man, you know me, you know. So yeah, welcome back if you are a regular here, and if you're a new subby, you know, subscribe, tell your friends to come and subscribe, because honey, on this side of YouTube you will definitely be informed and you will get opportunities first hand, especially when you click that notification button, so that whenever I drop a new video, you are the first one to know. Okay, so on today's video I will be talking about stipends, because everybody has been asking me, stipends, how much is a stipend? So I will just be making a video on stipends, of these three things that I have been blabbing about. All right, almost all year now. Let me tell you something. I have been trying to record this video for the 18th time now. Like, I don't know how many. Like, after I record, there's just something, like, no, mid-recording there's something that stops me, mid-recording there's something that distracts me, you know, and it is all technical issues. I don't know if I'm supposed to be recording this or not, but I am recording it and I am dropping it. Okay, so right, stipends, let's get to it. Right, so I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna talk about stipends based on, number one, experience, two, getting information from a very reliable source, right? And yeah, so do what you must with that information. I know a lot of people have been asking me, how much is the stipend, how much is the stipend? So honey, this is the video. I think I wanted to keep it until now to make sure that, you know, opportunities have been released, people have been applying, people have been going for interviews, and that I can finally share the stipend video, so that people can lessen their expectations, because people have, I don't know what people think when they hear the word stipend, but it's just stipend. It's not a salary, it's a stipend. Okay, so the word already is just self-explanatory. So, but yeah, okay, without any wasting of time, because now I'm really scared and all over the place because something technical might happen. Let me just share with you guys, is this thing even recording? Okay, it is. So I'm just gonna say, okay, let's start first with the phlebotomy stipend, right? So the phlebotomy stipend, so I'm just gonna give you guys ranges and estimations, right? Because depending on the company and depending on the years, like as the years go by, things change. I get it? Things change. Please be open to that whole things change. Don't come back here and say, but Pindile, now we are getting 2,000 rand stipend, and now you said, hey, we are getting this much. I get things change. Please always remember that. So like I said, I'm only going to say this video based on experience. This is just a disclaimer, and yeah, you know, do what you must with the information, totally up to you. Right, and stipend, guys, I just want to say to you guys that remember that these companies that are offering you guys these programs, these learning programs, these learning opportunities are, I believe a stipend, it's sort of like an incentive to say, you know what, here's a little snack, here's a little, excuse me, money for transport, here's, you know, money for food. Do you understand? Just money for little things. It's not really like a salary to say, here's money, take care of a household, or it's not that. I mean, it you know, they can just make it clear and say, here's an opportunity, come and learn. Let it be like as if you're going to school, you're going to class, of which at school or whatever class, we don't get anything. We literally don't get anything for attending. But here's just, they're just saying, okay, here's a little nyana something to just grab yourself, you know, stock sweets or a chappies there, you know, at the tech shop. All right. So, okay, I'm gonna start with the phlebotomy stipend, right? So the phlebotomy learner, whatever, stipend ranges from 4,000 rands to 5,000 or 6,000 rands, right? So it's between those ranges, depending on obviously the year, you know, as the years progresses, and the company in which you are doing your phlebotomy learnership program in. Okay, so that is the range, 4 to 6K. All right, and yeah, that is in my times, ne? In my times, when I started doing my phlebotomy, because my stipend was 4,000 rands, 4 point something, so yeah, I was actually living quite lavish for those. Okay, but yeah, that's besides the point. It ranged from, you know, it was 4K for the first day, and then the second day it was just a little bit more. I don't know, it was just a little bit more because of we were working during COVID, or what, or things have changed, or whatever the case may be. I don't know, right? But yeah, like I said, there could be a lot of changes due to certain reasons that they know up there that we don't know, right? Okay, sharp. And then the medical technician stipend, these are the ones that now work in the lab that actually do the practical things of like running the samples, you know, the ones that wear the white coats. So the stipend sabona is just slightly more than the phlebotomy one, so I could say maybe ranges from 5 to 7K, somewhere in between there. Now, depending on the company that is offering the program, depending on the year that you have enrolled in the program, right? It could also change depending on various reasons that the company has that we don't know, that they don't owe us an explanation to, by the way. Okay, so don't go there and take this information whenever, let's say, you get to an interview and ask them, so how much is the stipend, and then they tell you how much the stipend is, or just an estimation of how much the stipend could be, and then you're like, no, but Pindile said this, Pindile said that. No, I just work there. I'm not a recruiter. I'm not part of the payroll. I'm not the person that is making decisions. I'm just that person that is making researches and just bringing whatever that I think, you know, is valuable to you guys to know, I guess, so that you can lessen your expectations if you have high expectations, or to just roughly know, you know, what you are dealing with. Or do you understand what you guys, what I mean? Like I say, it's a learning opportunity. They can easily take the stipend away. A stipend is just a little incentive to say, here's the little money for snacks, here's the little money for taxi fare, or whatever the case may be, transportations, akiti. Okay, yeah. And then the what is it, lab assistants, né? The lab assistants one, they don't train for 2 years. I think they train for 1 year. It's just 12 months. And then I think their stipend is slightly little than the phlebotomy ones. It may range from maybe 2 or 3K to not more than 5K, definitely. Wabo. So not definitely get in the comment section. This is based on what I know and what I have researched. Like I say, it depends and it varies from company to company, and yeah, you know, and also the year that you have obviously enrolled in the program, I get. So yeah, and then yeah, I used to, like I said, when I enrolled with my company, I enrolled in 2020, and then my stipend was around 4K, 4 point something. And how I used to survive was, because I like lavish things, and I just like a comfortable life, right? Remember when I came to Pretoria, I knew absolutely nobody. So I met this other girl in class who is literally the same vibe as I am, and we decided, oh, hey, look, comfortable places to stay here. Rent is around like 3.5 upwards, and this is, mind you, like your bachelor's wabo. Yes. So for us to live very comfortably, let's share. So we looked for a 2-bedroom apartment. It was quite big. It was quite beautiful. Like for the money that we used to make, for the money like that we used to, the stipend that we used to earn, I think like it was so beautiful, that apartment, Shem. It was a 2-bedroom apartment, so we didn't share a bedroom. Each one had their own bedroom. We shared a bathroom and a kitchen and the lounge area, and we shared Oh, the rent was around, then it was around 5,300 rands, and it was very close, like it was in walking distance from where the academy was. So we used to just literally walk, so we didn't spend money for transportation or anything like that. So we'd literally just walk to and from the academy. It was near a mall as well, so whenever we needed something at the mall to do groceries or whatever, we'd literally just walk to the mall, unless if somebody needed to go a little bit further for like specific shops, then that's when you Uber. But other than that, really there was no need. So we would obviously split the rent, we would split food, groceries, would split the electricity. The water was not so expensive, so we'll just buy water every once in a while. We'll literally, and then what we would just individually buy was obviously our toiletries, because we didn't use the same, the same products or the same things. So that is the only thing that we would just separately or individually buy, that was toiletries. But then everything else, food, utilities in the house, we would go 50-50 on that. And we used to be okay, it was somewhat not so comfortable, but let me tell you that stipend carried us. Okay, it did carry us, and we managed. And never a month, there was never a month where we'd go by without paying rent or not having electricity or whatever. Obviously, we still had our parents. Sometimes whenever you are like short in the month, because tough times do occur, I would literally just call whoever, my dad would just send me a couple of 100 rands here and there. Her mom would also do the same on her side, so we would literally just try to meet each other halfway. And also the Wi-Fi as well. There was a time when we started having Wi-Fi at home, and would also split money on the Wi-Fi as well. So I mean, you can also, that is basically how we used to maneuver, how we used to navigate life with that 4,000 rands back then, right? So I know things have changed, things are different, things are more expensive. I mean, things were expensive. I mean, when I came to Pretoria, I was like, oh damn, this place is expensive compared to where I come from, right? But that's besides the point. The point is that there is a lady, or people that have been asking me, there's this specific lady that said to me, she does not want to leave her child with her mom, and is the stipend, what is it? Will it be able to accommodate her and the child together? And I was like, it's just a stipend, it's literally like the word is literally just self-explanatory. It's a stipend, you can only do so much. Like I say, it's just a little incentive to say, buy yourself, a can of Coke, transport fare if you using taxis or whatever the case may be. Just it's just because these people are already taking care of your books, your study materials, everything that has to do with the program. It's already on them. They're training you for free. They are exposing you. Do you understand what? On top of it all, they're granting you a permanent job. I mean, I think the stipend is just something to just be grateful for. You know what I mean? It's just a little, hey, here's a little something. It's just a little, I don't know how much people get for NSFAS, but it's basically just something like that. And one more thing, they do not, the companies, I know definitely for sure, they do not, provide accommodation during the duration of the program. So to answer you guys' questions, I have been getting a lot of this kind of question. Is there accommodation during the program? No. You are going to find your own accommodation that you are going to pay for from that stipend that you will be getting. Okay. So accommodation is solely on you. Your food, everything basically is solely on you. They just need you to make sure that you show up for classes, show up for your practicals, and just do best, right? And study, okay? So I mean, I think that's all the information that I could just possibly just give to you guys right now, because you guys have been like, how much is the stipend? And the last time I checked, there is this lady that she's I'm a payslips on TikTok, Sisboni. I think that's the person that you guys should have been going to when it comes to these stipend issues. But nonetheless, I think it's, based on what I have researched on and based on what I think I know, yeah, this is the stipend. These are the estimations, these are the stipend ranges. And if you've had high expectations, please lower them, my darling. It's just a stipend, and it's just something to just help you get by. Do you understand? And you can get by, you know, if you book affordable accommodation, or if you choose to share with someone. It's just for 2 years. You don't have to be living lavish. You don't have to be living that comfortably. Just have a bed and just have a place to sleep in, a secure place to sleep at, and yeah, somewhere where you can just lay your head for 2 years. And then after that, when you have qualified, you'll be able to find yourself a nice, comfortable place that you'll be able to afford. All right, so I think this video was I really hope this video was helpful to those of you that have been asking me questions regarding the stipend. And I hope, as I will for a long time, you can feel it here. And I really hope that it has helped you guys with, you know, whatever expectations or questions that you may have had. If you have any more questions regarding the stipend, please don't mind to leave them down in the comment section, and I'll be more than willing to answer them as always. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. I love you a lot.